All right, guys. So welcome. Thanks for being with this batch. I really like your interest because normally, as the days goes, normally people will stop attending. But I'm glad that you are all there. Means you are really liking my classes, which is good. So you know what this SSO. I worked from 10G, 11G, then 12C, yeah, 11G to 11G was my last. Then last year I got an opportunity to work on 11.203 for one client. Okay, one client. I joined a new company. No, last year only I joined a new company, and I was like, when I left Accenture, and I was worried, because I 10 years I worked on this technology, and what happens if I don't find the same technology in the new company where I'm working on? But luckily that they 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 asked me, Kishore, we want to implement SSL. So they wanted to have 12 to 3. Okay, so that was last year, and guess what? uh, and this year again I got for another client to migrate to AWS, and that one they again wanted a latest one, 12 to 14. So really good, right? Because I literally from 10 years I would have worked with 10-15 clients. This is, and I always tell in my classes that SSO is my favorite, and I'm surviving in IT. One of the reason is SSO, because other fields people can pick up their skills, especially juniors will come. Honestly, in front of a lot of juniors came, and they pick this EBSS upgrade, and slowly they will dominate like anything. But there is one technology which requires really a mastery, or it all depends upon your experience, right? If you are an experienced driver, what does it means? You would have traveled at least 5-6 years with lot of different vehicles and everything, then you become an experienced. So same thing happened for me. I was very lucky to work with this SSO technology for different clients, and if anybody asks me, I feel like I'm a expert in this. I'm very proud to tell that, honestly, right? So what is this? What is all this about SSO, right? So let us talk it. So we have an e-business application, and we have a database. We not much. Okay. So we have we'll take one e-business application. So EBS R12.2, right? Right. So, and this connects to this this database. So people will connect to this e-business application, and they get authenticated with FND user. So FND user will be authenticated. You be sysadmin or whatever your user, you'll get authenticated by FND user. So this is the traditional way, and a lot of companies are working. Then what is the use of this SSO, right? Why people have to go for this SSO? See, a lot of companies wanted this single sign-on. They wanted this single sign-on, and for this we need a couple of most of the companies, whenever the user joins the company. So whenever a user, for example, a user joins a company, his information, what happens is will be put in active directory. Will be put in active directory. Active directory is a Microsoft product. His information will be put in, what is he, username like John, where does he say his phone number, everything is trapped. Then he's provided with a laptop. And he logs in. He logs in with that laptop with the username and password they are given. So he will be authenticated with this active directory. He will be authenticated with active directory, right? So this is active directory, right? So every time he logs in, the username password will get authenticated with this active directory, and he moves in the laptop, right? So normally a lot of companies will have different applications. They may have Oracle e-business, they may have Oracle OBIE, different things. So they don't want to maintain so many usernames and password. So for the laptop you have one username password, for e-business you have one password, for OBIE you have one password. It becomes very difficult for them to remember so many usernames and password. And also if an employee leaves, a lot of time that you forget to end date him. But here in this technology, if you just disable the user from Active Directory after implementing SSO, nobody can log in. Nobody can log in to e-business. So that's the purpose. For this, we have so many components to be used. One is OID, Oracle Internet Directory. So where all the users and passwords will be stored, where the usernames and passwords will be stored. So from Active Directory, from the Active Directory, all the usernames and passwords will be stored in the Oracle Directory. So Active Directory is an LDAP server. It's called an LDAP server where all usernames and passwords are stored, which is a Microsoft product. So you need to install Oracle. You need to install Microsoft. On top of it, you need to you can have Windows 2016, Windows 2019. And on top of it, we need to install Active Directory. Right? So whereas Oracle Internet, what is Oracle Internet? This is the Oracle LDAP server. So like how Microsoft has its Active Directory, same like Oracle has its own Oracle Internet Directory. So basically all the users from Active Directory will be synced to this Oracle Internet Directory, and here all the usernames and passwords will be stored. So that is one product. There's another product called OAM, Oracle Access Manager. Okay. So this is called Oracle Access Manager. What is this Oracle Access Manager? Okay, there's so many components are there, right? So that's the reason. I'm just giving a very brief introduction because in this course we are just going to cover the topics. That's all. It goes. But in the theory and all, you need to pick up because this is not an SSO course. SSO course is like a 6 weeks course, but I'm just covering high level stuff. But yeah, so I am covering the main component. There are some WebKit, there is WebTire and all that. But I may not cover all of them, but at a high level. So what is the use of Oracle Access Manager? So Oracle Access Manager is the main thing, it is the main component where the authentication happens. So now whenever a user connects to e-business, he will be not routed. He will not be routed to e-business, but he will be routed to Oracle Access Manager. So here he will enter the username and password. And that will go and check whether that username password is there, and then authenticated with Active Directory. It gets authenticated because passwords always stay at Active Directory. Passwords will never sync in Oracle Internet Directory. Password always remains password always stays as Active Directory. But usernames will be there. Here also username is there. Ramesh. But it's there. But passwords always here. So whenever a user connects to e-business, he will be routed to Oracle Access Manager screen. There he enter username and password. He will get they will check. Oracle will check whether he's there in Oracle Directory, and the password whether it's correct or not. It will be validated with Active Directory, and then he'll be routed to e-business. So that's the way how things will happen, right? So for this, first initially we need Active Directory. So for that we need to have like Windows 2016. Even 2019 also you can try, but 2016 you can try. And I as I told you, everything is available, everything is free. Only that you need to have some time. This is not that easy because I put like 10 years effort, 10G, 11G, and multiple clients experiences, failures, success. So many failures I faced also. So that all has happened. So that all happened, and I prepared this document. So it will be very useful for every one of you. And most of the companies they expect rack, they expect SSO. I think most of you know. And yesterday I have sent a new requirement that there it is totally different. But nevertheless, if you are good in SSO, if you are good in DR, if you are good in rack, then XRCS will be very easy. If you are good in rack, XRCS you can handle, right? So and SSO, if you take to next step, now especially in OCI, a lot of customers will integrate with Azure AD. So Active Directory is a on-premises product. Active Directory is on-premises product. In cloud, it is called Azure. In the cloud, most of the companies are using Azure AD. Azure is again a different company, but Azure AD they call. So where there also the technology is similar, but it is a cloud product, and this is a on-premises product. So you get a 180 free trial, and so nice, right? So nice. Somebody is giving you 180 days trial period, and the installation, you can download it. I shared the screen, and you can create a VM. I created. So totally you need Active Directory, and you need OAD, OEM, and one database for it, and one Oracle e-business. So totally 3 components you require. You need Active Directory, one server. So if you see how I have another machine actually. This is a 32 GB RAM machine. I opened it yesterday only, because the other machine, it got full, like almost all the components. All the components are full. So then why not? I thought, okay, I can use another machine which is having 32 GB RAM. Okay, let me connect to that. It is 7. Yeah. Yeah. So if you see this configuration, yeah, it's 32 GB RAM. 5-6 years before I purchased. After that, I purchased 64 GB RAM. But so because that machine is full, so I left it like that. And this one I took specifically on SSO. So what I did, I wanted to really yesterday and a whole day I was working on, because I need to set up, right? A lot of things. It is not that easy, because this is like a crash course what I'm doing. Honestly, it is like a crash course I'm doing. So a lot of things I have prepared. So on the host machine, I'm running Oracle e-business. On host machine, I'm running Oracle e-business. And then I created 2 guest machines. One is Windows 2016 and one is OEM 12C. So 2 VMs are there, right? So we'll be going slow process today. Just Oracle e-business is already there. I don't need to talk about Oracle e-business, but I'm telling you how is, if you have a 32 GB RAM, and my host is Linux. Okay, so on my host, I have installed Oracle e-business, and in my guest machines,
EBS is latest 12.2 or 12.1?
12.2 only. 12.2 only. I had some,
12.1.
yeah, I had a
Okay.
clone. I had a clone instance. I just copied and I made it, right?
So
So
in 12.2 in Linux 7.
yeah, Linux 7 only. My host is running on Linux 7, right? But OEM I'm running on Linux 8. OEM running on Linux latest version Linux 8, because last year for that customer I installed on Linux 7, but this year I selected a customer which is Red Hat 8. Red Hat 8, and there are a few challenges which we'll be discussing, but yes. Okay, so the first step is you need to install 2016. So I have provided the screenshots. So there is nothing, but normally in the companies, so you will not touch all this. But even though you all know that, I always want you to implement, and I implemented. That was a success. Actually, I'm now interview has started in my company, and I'm doing interviews for the last week. I interviewed 5 people with 3 to 4 years experience. My company is looking, and you know what? They are nowhere. They're matching to this, and they're telling, you give an opportunity, I will work. What is that question? What is that? How you are answering that? Give me an opportunity, I'll work, I will explore it. Who will give? Who has the time to put effort on you? You get trained and come here, and we will provide you an environment where you can work. So I was like pissed off. So many stories they are telling. I given my laptop my brother. Who cares? That is your problem. That is your problem. But I am telling you, get prepared. I didn't got an opportunity in my company. Who cares? That all is that you get prepared and come and tell me all that. Then I can understand, right? So that's why I indirectly told them, boss, you have to get trained. If the opportunity is not there in the company, you have to get prepared. That is the way how the market runs. Right. So that's the way, even when I take like 10 years before, when SSO technology was come, first I always believe that I need to implement my home. So if I implement my home, it becomes very easy, it becomes very easy for me. So that has been always a success mantra for me. So I have provided all these screenshots, and I left it here because I wanted to cover the next part, so that, because next part is all new, right? So that's why I left it here. Okay, so you'll be seeing this screen, and yeah. Okay, so what is this password? I've given welcome 1 2 3 caps on me. Let me check the password. Welcome 1 2 3. Welcome 1 2 3. Yes. Okay. So after installation, it will ask you. So the first step is like we need to change the host name, make it give a domain name and all. This is like fresh installation. Only OS is installed, but a lot of things are there. See, we are still in 20 pages, but 37 pages document are there to set up an Active Directory. It means why I have taken it. Suppose you're implementing for the first time, right? You may not know all this. So first you may change the host name, I guess. If I'm correct, you log in. Okay. Yeah, the first step is you change the host name. Okay, so how do you change the host name? Just go to properties, change settings. Okay, how do you change the host name? So change, okay, AD 2016. Okay, and I think more we need to give, and give appsdba.info. Right, I think that's what. Then it will ask you for the reboot, but let me counter check. Change. Yeah, AD 2016 more, and give the appsdba.info. So yeah, so it will ask for a reboot. So the host name will be changed for you. So this is the first step. So today a lot of crowd, 14, 13 people have come. Very nice. Okay. Okay, after that rebooting, then I think we need to set up the Active Directory. I followed some honestly, in the Google I searched. It is my effort, because of first thing is I want to learn. And next in the net, everything you'll get. This is exactly all the steps which is available in the net. You just have to if you have the interest and time, resources are available. Okay, so now it will start the server manager, and we'll just follow the screenshot. Now from now onwards, we will be having implementing active. So after the OS is installed, they will implement. You don't need to worry that you will be doing this. This is only for the people who want to implement in their home. So that's why I am providing you all this. But in real time, of course, you will never touch. How can you touch Windows machine? Okay, I just have to be a little careful. If I miss one screenshot, then unnecessary waste of time. Rule based. Okay, IP address is there. IP address is I think it is 12. Okay. Okay, next. Yeah, so here you have to click Active Directory domain, add features. Active Directory domain services we need to create. Okay, add the feature and go to next. No, is it next screen? Next, yes, next. Okay. Yeah, so you basically, after installing the operating system, you are installing you're installing this Active Directory setup. Is it done? You can close this wizard without interrupting. running business. It is 180 days evaluation copy, which is enough for us, yeah, 180 days is even 2019 I saw that also is 180 days. Okay, so okay, while it is installing, close. Yeah, oh, then the domain name into come into picture. Okay, so now you need to create a domain name appsdba.info. So after that, whenever you add users, now after this, once after in the real-time company, it happens only. They will add, like, I am giving appsdba.info as a domain. So it could be oracle.com, samsung.com. And then they start adding the users. Every person, any organization will have the same setup. What we are doing is like, hey, come on, you're thinking we are doing very simple thing. But actually, in a company, they do all of this. This is completed, then close. Okay, then he's telling to go to ADDS. I provided all the screenshots. So yeah, active directory message. Then more. I just want to see compare the screenshots. Okay, click more. Then promote the server. Yes, promote the server to domain controller. Yeah, so you are making a domain controller. Promote this. I just don't want to miss anything. Add a new forest. Okay, add a new forest. So whatever is your domain, okay, oracle.com. So whatever is, because I started this appsdba.com info, and almost all my servers are there. So I just want to maintain my domain. So whatever is the domain, real time they'll make it oracle.com, samsung.com, whatever. Okay, after this, just go to next password, I guess. Welcome 1, 2, 3 again. Okay, welcome 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all I guess. Next only for this. Yeah, you'll get some message. Next. Yeah. Okay, then additional options. Okay, it has to come to additional option. Additional options. I need to wait. Yeah, apps DBA. Okay, so screen is matching. And then next. Next. And next. Yeah, I think this will do the installation. Yeah, so now see, that's why in the companies you see, right? Apps DBA, you will enter, this is a domain name, like, in your companies you would have seen. You will have, this is what is the domain name. Then you install. So this will take some time. Okay. Okay. So in the real-time company, in the real time also, all the steps they do administrator does. And after this, once you it will install, you reboot it, then you'll get this apps DBA. So now onwards, they create users, and that they will provide the laptops, and the employees, once they log in the laptop, they will get authenticated by this machine. They will get authenticated by this machine. Reset password, everything. If you forgot your password, sometimes you can ask the AD administrator. They will reset. What they will do? They'll go to this machine. They will reset and give the new password. So I'll be adding some few temporary users, so you will get a understanding. So I worked on, I think, long back. I don't know how many students we were attending from previous session. 2003, I think 2008. I explored. Then I thought, why not explore 2016? 2016 is almost very close, right? Then yesterday, the other day, last week, I was seeing 2019 also is there. It doesn't matter, doesn't matter. But still, I'm trying to be as close as possible, because any Windows server, you have to follow the same steps. Okay, so after this, what happens is you have to start creating users. After this, you have to start creating users. So here, you have to create an organization unit. It's like a company organization unit. Okay, it is like an organization unit. You can think like a department. You can think like a department, like employees. It's an organization unit. Under employees, you'll have all our company employees. Like for example, employees. Then you start creating users. Apps user, password, username, 1 user, 2 user, 3 user. So they will be once you implement the entire stuff. Now, once you implement entire stuff, once you implement everything, they you enter the you enter the same username and password, and it will get authenticated, and your Oracle e-business will come into picture. It's a very interesting stuff. If you are able to do, because I still remember like 10 years before, when I got this project, I still Srikanth also knows this. Srikanth also knows, like, we were suddenly it came to my company, and I was like very aggressive on that day. When it came to my company, they asked me, anybody has implemented single sign-on, and I told them, I have never implemented. I will do it. I will try it. It was very easy to take, but I had to go through a lot of pain, lot of tension, and at one point of time, I thought, why did I took this project? But that hardship, whatever hardship I did for like 4 or 5 months, that has really helped me. After that, to at least 10 years, 10, 15 years, I could sustain. It did a real lot of effort, because so many components are there. Active Directory is there, OAD is there, OEM is there. Everything sync should happen. User will be created in Active Directory. He has to come to OAD, then he has to come to OEM. So much of synchronization should happen, right? So the only way to succeed is have your environment created in your home. You will get a grip. You slowly will get a grip. It is not like there is a term called instance gratification. Instance gratification, why they use is, like a lot of people, they want immediate results. I want to go for a gym. I want to reduce my weight within 1 week. No, nothing like that. So, even any technology you take, they want immediately to happen. That will not happen. Nothing will happen. So it's a slow process. All this, it takes a lot of time to get it. So you have slow one by one, one by one. See, Siebel, I was telling you last week, I have put a lot of effort, and finally the installation is completed. Lot of day and night I was not able to sleep, but at least the base version IP17 I could install. There were so many challenges. Something fails, again you do at least 15 times. I repeated whatever mistake I do, next time I don't do. So that way, at least I came to one position. But there are a lot of, again, challenges are there, because I need to upgrade to latest version. So for that, I have to still there, but at least I came to one situation. At least one step you completed successfully. Right. Okay. So then after this, what it is getting it is getting started. I given 8 GB for the 32 GB I had, right? I was thinking how to organize this. So I given 8 GB for Active Directory. I think 16 GB I given for OEM, and my host machine, right? The host machine, 8 to 12 GB extra will be there, right? So within 32 GB, I want to handle everything, because most of you may have a similar thing. Okay. So once this is done, we'll create a organization unit. Organization unit is like a department, and then under the department, you'll create users. So okay, so while let it continue. So this is the first thing. I have organized it very well, and I'll be sharing you, this document. See how many things are there. So then we go with OAD is the very tough installation. OAD, OEM is nothing much, but OAD will literally will take a lot of time for you to yeah. See, so you have Active Directory, 8 GB RAM. And OAD OEM, here it is mentioned 7x, but I took 8x because 8x I had some challenges. And any version, doesn't matter, 12.2, any version you can have. Any version you can have. So totally, actually, yeah, I set 3 VMs I have given. In this setup, I given 3 different VMs. If it's 64 GB RAM, then I given 3 VMs. But in 32 GB, what I'm doing is on the host machine, I have my Oracle E-Business running, and 2 guest machines I created. So if you have a lot of sufficient memory, you can have 3 guest machines. Oh, okay. I'm going with 19C database. For this OAD OEM, first we need to install database. So last year, of course, I went with 12C, but this year for the customer, they wanted 19C. So we'll be going with 19C only. Right. First, we need to install, first we need to install a database. On top of it, we need to install OAD. Today, we'll only see OAD. 120 pages document is there. So today only we can see OAD, and tomorrow we'll see OEM, like that. That's the plan. Let's see. Oh, this is literally taking some time. Okay. Right. Okay. So in the meantime, maybe I'll show my OAD environment. I think OAD environment is 13. 13 is duplicate. Okay. So yeah, 13. Guest machine. Yeah, I given OEM 12C, very easy to understand, right? So on this, I just installed a database. OAD I didn't do, but at least the database I created, okay? But let me show you this just for you to understand. The user what I created is Oracle FMW. And this is running on 8x, the same thing. I have that OVA file, right? So I took OVA file and I created it, and
Sir, here only we are installing the database. Huh?
the first database we need to install. Oh, okay. Because it's a container database. So yes. So here we have a PDB. Yeah. Yeah, basically I taken 19.3 and I upgraded to 19.16 and created a database. Only database, that's all. I haven't done anything because remaining everything steps I wanted to show you. That's the only database is created. Now infrastructure components 12.2.14, we have selected 12.2.14 because we wanted the latest one, because now that is the one. 12.2.13 also is almost I think it is expired. So only this year only for one customer, luckily I could got an opportunity to, as I told you in the beginning of the class. Yeah, okay, this got. So let us finish off this. See, now you got this. This is a domain name administrator. So you would have seen in the companies, normally you'll enter you may be connecting to a laptop, but actually you'll connect to a domain, right? You'll be connected to a domain. So this is what is So now I need to create a organization unit. So screenshots, whatever you work, right? So this is all new technology and better to have screenshots. So tools, Active Directory users and things. Okay, after that, as much as possible, what you do, you try to put screenshot, because this is all like every day you'll not work, right? Every day you'll not work. So that's the reason why you have to have screenshots, so that anytime, like now almost 4 months, 5 months before I touched it. But I'm able to move forward. The reason is because all the screenshots exactly are printed. How do you create an organization unit? So yeah, basically you go to this apps DB demo. There are no users now. So you right click. So first you need to create a department. So department is called organization unit. So like department, I created like employees, right? Employees. So these are all, this is my organization unit. In that department, I will have users. Okay, this is the employees. So now I'll create users. Users called inter-org person. For example, apps user. So assume that John, Raj, Rakesh, Akbar, Birbal, all these users will be created. Apps user 1, then apps user 1. Okay, so this is the username. Okay, for example, you give a laptop, so you provide them username and password. Apps user 1, next, and give a password. And users must change the password. Yes, password will never expire. Password will never expire. Okay. First employee created. So one laptop you'll create. Okay. Now one more employee. Okay, new guy joined. The first step in a company is they collect the information, because they have to provide the they have to provide the laptop. No, so they will get all the they will provide all this information. So in companies, you will have 200, 300. I worked on place like 2000. 2000 is a big number. But you ask the organizing unit, most of the what you do, they may have like 10,000, 15,000 users, that we don't care. But what we ask is, we ask the what is the organizing unit you are interested. So they will tell. Okay, they will tell, oh, okay, we are interested only in employees. And also you can ask them like how many users are there. Okay, there are 2 employees, 200 employees, 300 employees. So that way, when you run sync, right, you will know whether the same users, number of users will come. Okay. So that's all. I think this is what apps user 1, apps user 2. That's all. With this, we are completed this one. Apps user 3, right? And I also provided the link. So this is the first part is completed. That's it. We are done with this. So I think we may not need this one environment. I'll let it be, but you don't need right now because you have other things to do. Lot of things, OID, OEM, and everything. So now we'll come to this OID installation. I created a user called Aura FMW and just install the database. Database part I will not cover because we are all are all experienced DBS. Okay, only that because you are installing you're installing 19c, you have to, this, right? We need to mention this command, otherwise installation will not work. So first I install the software, and then I install the database, and the pluggable database name is OEM dev, because that is the one. Yeah, this is dev CDB is the container database name, and this is the pluggable database name, right? right? You verify the installation. We all did it. DNS names. Okay, start, stop. Okay, so you also start creating the. I have in my company also I follow the same steps. Um, there was a network glitch. You're able to hear me?
Yes, Kishore. we
Yes,
can.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So again, we'll connect to 13.
The session is recording, sir.
Yeah, recording is up. I'll just rename this. This is my OEM 12C. I'm using for both, both OID and OEM will be on. Mostly one server is enough for you. So if you see how much RAM I allotted, around 13 GB I allotted. 13 GB for this, 8 GB for that, 20 GB. And Oracle e-business is around remaining 12 GB. Right? Not much of transaction. So here FMW. Yeah, so we'll create the start stop scripts. You want to start, you want to stop. Yeah, so status you're able to see. Yeah, status you're able to see. Okay, after this you need to make changes. So I think today we can only reach till this point. Okay, 1 hour 15 minutes. We can reach to this place. Let's see. Yeah, so just we need to change few things. Wonderful. Then you take the backup. This really backup is very important. Because we have did lot. See, we did a lot of work actually. We installed the software, we installed the database. So if anything happens wrong, right, at least you can start from here. So that's the reason why, I just take a backup. So once the database is installed, database take a backup, because you are doing OID installation, something may go wrong. So you cannot start again from the scratch, right? At least you can take a backup and you can restore it and you can perform your activities. Okay, so I take the. See, why am I showing you? I would have told you this is okay, but I wanted to show you. Do not know how much of pain I went through to learn all this technology. It was so much pain, and these small things, 5 minutes of work, will really help you a lot. You somehow you messed up OID. Now again you need to start from the scratch, right? So that is that is a lot of pain. You may lose the interest. So that's why the small things. You see, it took like 2 minutes for me. Will help you a lot. So you took a backup. Okay, so now you need to download Java. Then we need to install.
Startup, I think wrong.
What? Yeah, that's right.
Startup, I think you gave.
Yeah, no problem. Right. So see, this is the software is what you need to download. I will provide the softwares for you. Right. So first one is we need to install the Java. Okay. So what I did is my software is there. I already mounted, I guess. Software I am mounted, I thought. Let's see. Software is there in my host machine. Yeah. Oh, yesterday I was struggling with this command. See, yeah, somehow yesterday I was struggling with this command. Let me try once more. Why am I struggling?
Sir, this OM machine, how many space? Means if we create the OM
Yeah, see,
machine,
yeah, 100 GB should be enough. For Windows, I given 50 GB, and for OM, OAD, 100 GB is enough.
100 GB with 88 GB memory.
Yeah, for Windows, I provided 50 GB with 8 GB RAM, and for this, I provided like 14 GB RAM, 14 GB with 100 GB space. Okay, okay. Is firewall running? Why am I not able to do the mount? Firewall is disabled. Okay, so why am I not able to mount? All my softwares are available in. Oh, it is little slower. Okay, and I copied everything to this machine. And okay, so last time I'll try. Otherwise, then I need to service enough as a restart. Okay, so now we'll let us mount. So this is my host machine where my software is there. Okay. So this is my OM12C and I want to mount the software. Okay, so now let me clear this. Mount my host machine. My host machine is 7. Under this, I want to go to software and software. Why yesterday it was hacking, today also? Yes. Okay. It worked today. Good. Otherwise, what? Very tough. That means the thing is, where is my JDK? JDK is here. Okay, so we will copy the JDK to 01. FMW. So first step is you need to install JDK. So I have already downloaded Aura FMW is the and how do you install the Java? So you say Java tar -XPF. That's it. So JDK is installed. Okay, so JDK is installed here. So we'll create one environment file. Okay. Where is the Java environment file? Yeah. Oh, it's good. I have readily available. Version is same, 221 or 241. Okay, let me copy this. 41. So you can test whether Java is working because Java is important to install. Fusion middleware. Okay, Fusion middleware 12.213. Okay. Okay, we are good now. Java version we also verified is to let me change. Actually, this is not 221. Just okay, 241. I'll not take a risk. Right. So next Fusion middleware. Right. So yeah. So you create a directory. It will be there, and you'll go with the installation. Right. You'll go with the installation. So for that, yeah. I think what I want to follow your guys' method. Follow that method. What we learned from this class. Password OAM12C. Aura FMW. Oracle 1.2. Oracle 1.2. So now what I'll do, create a session. So we need to log in as that user. Okay, so then you go to software and OAM12C. So you download the software. So if you have anything, you can always let me know. So first you run the Java environment file and you go to OID and think. Okay, first Fusion middleware you need to install. So first is the installation is the Fusion middleware. You need to run 2 times, one for OID and one for OAM. Yeah, good. This is really working good for us. Something I learned in this batch. So first you install infrastructure, then OID. Similarly, again you install infrastructure, then OAM. So infrastructure is like mandatory. So this is a 12.2.14, right? Even forms, reports you take also, it's the same thing. It also has infrastructure, and then then you install whatever component you have to. And this one comes with RCU. In the earlier versions we used to download RCU software, but now it's not necessary. Cool, it worked very nicely. So 12.2.14. Okay, so here I'll just follow the screenshots so that it will match for us. Yeah, so we will.
Sir, here is the question: why we are storing Fusion middleware?
Yeah, we cannot install OID. First, Fusion middleware has to be installed. On top, after that, we need to install OID. That is the way how it will work. First, infrastructure should be there. That is the way how this middleware components will work. First, you install infrastructure. Then you want to install OID, whether you want to install OAM, whether you want to install Oracle Transportation Manager, whether you want to install SOA. All of them needs one infrastructure. Then only you install whatever you want.
Infrastructure means Fusion middleware.
Yeah, Fusion middleware infrastructure.
Or any. Okay.
Yeah. See, there are so many middleware components, right? Like, you would have heard SOA, Oracle Transportation Manager, OID, OAM. Anything you guys remember? Any middleware products apart from this, what I told? In companies, you would have worked on middleware components, right? So all of them, all of them requires a infrastructure first. After that, infrastructure is common. After that, I want to go with OID. So then you will download the OID software and you install. Go with SSD. OAM13C has a web login. Okay, so then you install this. Okay, so this is infrastructure required. As I told you, 2 times we'll install. One for OID, one for OAM. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think, you know what? Then once you install OID, right? I think I had an error. So then I literally had to search Google for a solution. This will has given the solution. That's why specifically, you need to before. Yeah, you're running and you are also applying patch. What is this? You're running and you're passing a patch. Very interesting. I still remember there was one issue. Literally, I had to struggle 2 weeks to fix this issue. I think let's see what is this. Oh, the post itself. This the aim of this blog is to provide helpful. Sorry, the page is removed. See, that's the thing. That's why normally I copy that. It is removed. Okay, very good. No problem. Luckily, I have the solution. So I still remember we had a couple of problems. Then I found this blog, and actually, when you do the installation, it is just not only normally we do installation means we only run only this part, but on specifically on 8, you need to download a patch, and I think this is the patch 3.1 and pre-req metadata and all these things you need to pass. Then only it will work. I just okay. I have to see. Red Hat Linux or Oracle fail checking. So for a few things I pasted during my on 8 only I had a lot of challenge. That's why I took up 8. Because now most of the customers, all the products they are moving to 8. A lot of things came. Okay, let us see. Let us see. If anything happens, however, you can go back. Yeah, we'll start here. So first thing is I need to see the patch. OEM13C OID. And under that, this patch is there. I think so. Okay, so let me copy this. Okay, so what is this software? OID. Okay, and then you want to install OID software. Okay, then you're passing something and for a patch. So let me see whether this location is there or not. It's not there. Oh, it's there. Okay. So I specifically downloaded the patch. What is this patch README file? Yeah, specifically for 8 only. Oracle and Red Hat Linux. Just provide a patch using installer auto update patch feature for this is you will not get error in 7, but you get this error in 8 because of some prereqs and they're given how to use it and all that. Nevertheless, okay, so this is the correct. Okay, so I think by now the installation would have been completed. Yeah, it's completed. Okay, so infrastructure is created. I don't think we need this as a distraction. This also we don't. Yeah, so we are back. Yeah, that installation is completed. So now we will continue with the OID installation. I think because of some packages issue, because of some package issue, we have to, I think, I think I did. I have to export and then run this. Maybe it is that, yeah, I need to export this, then run this, because that will have some other challenges. Okay, now let us run. So this will, as I told you, infrastructure, first database installation, then infrastructure, then OID software, then RCU creation. A lot of configuration steps are there. A lot of configuration steps are, especially OID. It was literally a curse first time when I was doing this. So many steps are there, and there are chances of so many mistakes. So, but going on, there is no choice, right? I cannot tell no in my company. So I had to put a lot of effort, but nevertheless, it was good effort. Okay, it will ask you for the home where you install OID infrastructure, right? Yeah. So where did you install? So this is the base. Where is the infrastructure is there? So this is the place where you have infrastructure. So before installing OID, it looks for infrastructure home. Right. So see, this is installing Oracle Internet Directory. That it brings the components. It's asking JDK home. Yeah, so here actually you will get some or other errors, but because we have taken care, you're not getting that error. Maybe some packages missing, something like that. So because we have taken care, you're not getting the error. Right. So yeah, so this will install the OID, but yeah, now we can continue. Next. Yeah. So yeah, maybe this type of errors you'll get. You may have to install these packages. Whatever errors I faced, I have put there. Yeah. Yeah. Installation of Fusion on Red Hat Linux or Oracle Enterprise Linux 8 fails with checking EL7 packages. So that's the reason why we need to have this patch. Yes. So it's good. That was the only error which I remember. Remaining everything, I don't think I. So next is RCU installation. I'm really not remembering this step. Whether I applied this patch or not on. Let's see. I don't remember that. Okay. This was which I applied. This. I just want to counter check because two customers I did this. I think this is the latest one. Yeah, this step remains the same. Only that step I'm not remembering at all. The screenshots matching. This is correct. This is correct. This is correct. It will continue. Oh, okay. Are we getting any errors? Yeah, you're getting this errors. So then what I told? Yeah, I told continue. Okay, then I gave this. Okay, after some investigation, yeah, you get this error. So after some investigation, we found that the issue is to the code link. The link blah 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 is not enough. So there's a solution here. We need to follow this. Oh yeah, so I think this is the okay. It's clear. Yeah, I will see that you will get the latest one because there is right. Yeah, I think yeah. So let us the installation is completed. Once it's completed, we just have to that link problem is there. That problem and see here is a clear solution. The issue happens only in Red Hat Linux 8 only. So somebody, thanks to this guy, you get an error. What you do, you search. See, Red Hat Linux only. The customer was on Red Hat Linux as I told you. It is the same to Oracle Linux. Yeah, Red Hat or Oracle Linux. So you get this type. Yeah. So one is this prereq. See, one is this prereq, which I told. That's what people are so good. And one is this linking issue. After the relink, the Oracle Identity server started correctly. Yeah, so Pascal brand. So somebody, I've just pasted all the links so that you will not face the similar issue. Yeah, still it is going on. So with this OID will be done. Then RCU, as I told you, there is no separate RCU software. Now RCU software is it comes with Oracle Internet Directory. So you just have to run RCU and create the repository. See, most of the middleware components like this only. First you install infrastructure, first install database, then install Java, then you install infrastructure, then you install OAD or OEM, whatever you want. Then you have RCU. Same steps you'll be following again for OEM also. Only the software will be a little different. Let it install because we cannot do anything. All right, so let it go. I think this is taking a pretty good time. So after that, you install the RCU with all the components what you require. So you basically select these components. So that will take some time. And after that, yeah, RCU installation, you take a backup, and then you do a configuration. Yeah, then you do a configuration. Yeah, you create a WebLogic. Oh, this is all goes. Right, it goes. Yeah, you select all this. A lot of things are there, but yeah, okay, almost you reach 75 pages. Goes. Yeah, then you create a start stop scripts, one for OED, one for node manager. Yeah, you just go close. Yeah, now you can see the ODSM screenshots. Few screenshots I need to change. So maybe what I'll open a new thread. So some screenshots I need to. Okay, are you done? This fellow is taking some time. Yeah, so the interesting part, all this is there in the support node. Okay, patiently I had to go through a support node which has all these screenshots. Actually, one point you will really get frustrated. But there is no choice. You just have to follow the support. I think I have provided a link. Let me go. Yeah, I remember because this, I think there was one support node which really helped me a lot. Yeah, this really support node was really good. Everything is there. Yeah, of course, I provided all the support nodes. Yeah, but I'll tell you because all the screenshots are available here. You see, I just all are there. I cannot investigate all this. Means maybe some errors they wouldn't have given because they would have installed on 7. This was like 12.2.13, but then also nothing much difference between 12.2.13 and 12.2.14. Only that a few changes which you are seeing. But after that the main thing comes. After that there is RCU installation. Yeah, then domain creation. Yeah, see, so many screenshots. Same thing you're seeing in my document also. Right, but actually the few things will come out. Oh, still I'm missing one more note I wanted to show. This over. Still is going on. Okay, but no problem. I will show another. I think I saw another one. Mm. Mm. Mhm. This one. Let's see. No, this is at a high level. Yeah, we may have to apply a few OEM patches, OED patches. Not this. This is all like okay. I know this is the later part. Okay, but let's see. It's completed. Now it's completed. Okay. So next, see now they will tell us. Okay, now you need to create repository configuration, node manager, all this stuff you need to. All right. So now we'll come back to our document. Yeah, so yeah, so that relinking issue, we'll fix it. Yeah, I think the second command entered errors. Hopefully, yeah, I think hopefully that should fix. Okay, so next one is we'll go with the RCU. So we'll again run this RCU. As I told you, RCU is yeah. So this my host name is om12c dot appsdba.info. Port is 1521. Service is OAM dev. I think username is sys oracle underscore for you. Okay, I just don't have the screenshot. Just capture it sidely. Later on, I'll update my document. And let me check. Yeah. Oh, database not open state. Okay, no problem. Alter pluggable database OAM dev open. Huh? Okay, yeah, open. Then you can save the state so that you will not have this problem. That's it. So next time when it bounces also now. Go back, you go next. And where is my next command? We will change something. Yeah, now it works. Okay, so here we need to select the components. Okay, we need to select Oracle Internet Directory. Yeah, this screenshot, only one Oracle Internet Directory we need to select. That's all. Then we'll go next. Next. Okay, Oracle for you. Yeah. Any tablespace that do not already exist in the selector schema will be created. Okay. Create, right? All right. Okay, so tablespace is creating, but if you see in how many documents we are going to follow, we have lot. First OID installation, only one document we can see today. Then OEM installation, we need to integrate e-business with OID. Then we need to integrate AD with OID. Registration, deregistration, finishing tasks. Okay, and also, software, I have all the screenshots from where you can download the softwares. Okay, 19C, 12214, everything I have. Yeah, I have all the screenshots. You can always download. And totally how many documents? So, you normally we take 2 weeks time. First time I took 2 months. Then slowly now I take, if somebody gives me, I can do within 8 hours. That all depends upon how good you're documented, okay, and how much you understood the system. But lot of challenges, especially the integration of e-business with OID will give some challenges. Then integrate AD with OID. That
Sir,
will
sir,
be.
Sir, for like Active Directory and this and the organization, all the network administrator, system administrator, all are involved, right?
Correct.
For doing
Yes, all
this.
are. Yeah, it's a big thing, right? Yes. It is big thing. Yeah.
Because for some part, what we are doing now, what you are giving us the demo, it's been some part is for the Windows administrator,
Correct.
some part for the network side, and so many things.
Yes. It is a collaboration effort. See, the Active Directory part, they will take care. You ask, I think you will just ask, what is your organization unit? Did I have one spreadsheet where I have some questions? We'll ask some questions to them. Okay. Maybe it is there in the older version. There is one spreadsheet I prepare. I know I asked them. I think I should have. Not having that, but I can get that. We will just have a spreadsheet. We'll ask a lot of questions to them. What is your OID server name? What is the password? And all that information we collect. So yeah, this is completed. Yeah, so RCV is completed. So next is the configuration. So this is like almost 20-30 screens goes off with this. Yeah, you take a backup. I'm not taking a backup. Yeah, next is the configuration steps. This will go for at least 20 pages are there. It goes, it goes past very fast, no problem. The last 20, like 10 pages are there. That only will take some time. Okay, but then I just want to match with my screenshots. I just don't want to take any chance here. ODS domain. So here we'll create ODS domain. When we install OEM, we'll create OEM domain. So 2 domains will be created. Okay, I just want to not do any mistakes here. First is dip, then directory services. Oracle Internet Directory. JRF is selected now. Yeah, all this looks good. Yeah. Okay. So the whatever component, because basically dip will come. So dip we have to install. ODSM will come. A couple of components will come. Okay. Next. Yeah. So here admin 357. My favorite password. Then go next. Development. Let's go. Okay. Here it is OEM 12C. appsdba.info. This is OEM tab. This is Oracle for you. Get RCU configuration. Okay. Dev STB. So let me see whether this one is there or not in my database. Okay, so TNS names, right? What you do, you make a copy. Escape 10YY, escape paste. This is OEM dev. This is OEM dev. Okay, SQL plus dev is DB. Oracle for you at OEM dev. Not there, not there, not there. Let me check. Alter session set container. Select username from DBA users. If HTTP is there, right? If HTTP is there, just connect OEM dev. Password. Password I given correct only. Let me try once more. I normally give Oracle underscore for you at OEM dev. This is correct password. So maybe I entered wrong password. It's not allowing me to. Oracle underscore for you. What are you? Unknown host. Okay, sorry. It should be slow. Yeah, correct. You need to be a little slow on this. Okay. Okay, 3 things we select. So I think now I can go to my screenshots. No, PDB only. It requires only PDB, not CD. So 3 screenshots you selected. Then you could say next. Admin server will run on 7001. This one is WebLogic admin 357. Admin 357. Next. ODS will run on 7005. I think next, that's why 20-30 screens will go away. I just want to see that I don't miss anything. I think Unix machine I would have added for the logic. Now next. I don't only work for one. I would have changed. That is the next. Yeah, this one Unix machine only. I will add one. OEM 12C. Yeah, whatever is the OED host, local host 5596. Okay. This screenshots maybe it's little not matching. Okay, so next one is I go next and no, I think that is correct. Don't change. Yeah, this is OEM host. So then here nothing is there. Oh, okay, this is there. So we don't need to change anything. So that old screen came. Okay, nice. Because it is not matching with my screenshot. Yeah, now it is matching. So that's the thing, right? You need to have a screenshot. So now you click this and move the admin server, and this is the manage server. So this is the admin server, manage server, just like WebLogic. Next. Create. This will create the This will create the domain. See, just like Oracle e-business, you have a managed server. Sorry, you have an admin server and managed servers like OAFM, OA core, like you see all that, right? So those are all those are all managed servers. So here also ODS is for managed server. So after this, I think we will start. Yeah, we will start it. So we will create the OAD. How do you start OAD? So you start like this. Then you start the node manager. Okay, start the admin server, verify the logs, it's fine. Okay, so then you basically you connect to this and you just check, you just check. You will just have to wait for this to complete. Oh, it's completed. Finish. So now we need to start. I normally start, I just start it from VNC. Yeah, I have this problem. Somehow I don't know whether I click terminal, nothing will comes up. There is another way. I'm connected to the host machine. There it is working. Okay. So here, right, I normally do like this only. Even in my everywhere, I follow the same process. It is good. So first you start at the database. Next you start the OAD. Yeah. Okay, then it is. Small domain. This is small d. Yeah, so you start this. So this will start the admin server, okay? Now the first step is admin server. So now next one, you totally 7 components will be started, okay? So database is started. Then you start the admin server. Then what you say, you create a new tab. Then you start the node manager. So right now only, you're starting only 3, but totally 7 tabs will come by the time the project is completed. That is 2 is started. So now we use 3 node manager. Yeah, so you need to wait for this to come to running. Then you start second, then you start 3, then you start 4, like that, But as of now, so some people will normally move it to a log file. That is one method. But I do like this one in my company. I just do like this. This is easy way of doing. Whether people like it or don't like, I don't bother. I like it. Because the thing is, if any issue errors comes up, you can always come to VNC and you can see, oh, I go here, hey, what's happening? It becomes very easy. I only followed this method. And some people I know in some organization, they normally put to a log file. But that is I felt little tedious. Every time you need to go and search the log file. But this is really good. If some error comes up, you can easily here only see and you can fix it. Even bouncing also, it becomes very easy for you if you maintain like this. It's up to you. So this is 3, right? Like this, you will have one more for OD, for one more, and like that you'll get one more. Like that you get one more. Like that you get one more. Totally 7 will be running. Still not yet started. Okay, so meantime, we have to make an entry in our Windows machine so that we can copy this line. So how do you make an entry? Go to C drive, Windows, System 32, drivers, etc, host, oops. And make an entry. Yeah, now it is running. See, this is completed. So now you come to second one and you start the node manager. Oops, again, same thing. Right, it's connected. Okay. So now I think we can access the screen. So it is running on 7001 console. Spelling mistake. Yeah, we are able to log in. So that's all. So only not yet completed. There are a lot of configuration steps. As I told you, if OAD is completed, means your project is completed. OAD will lot of steps are there. So now, right now, only we have started the admin server, and yeah, we haven't started the ODS. Yeah, because I voluntarily didn't start it because there are some steps what you need to do. Okay, so I think our domain name is little different. We need to give D here. Okay. Okay, so that's what I told. Let's see now 90 to 112 pages, around 10-15 pages. See, there is some configurations. So here only we need lot of patience. You literally will, it's a challenging thing for you because all are like, you never done it. So that's why it's new for you. Okay, so you connect to this. Oops, just really lost. Yeah, you connected to that. Okay. So notes all are like little. Okay, just a minute. I just have to stop the screen. There is some information which is it's looking not good. Okay, I just have to change few things here because there is some. Okay, just let have to collect a lot of information here.
Possible to continue from this from tomorrow?
No,
Because
no,
this
no,
is
no,
too
no,
much
no, no.
for
Yeah, I know, but at least only this installation has to go in one stretch. I know, but this another 10 pages are there, but we have to do in one stretch, because I think tomorrow it will be a totally different thing. Then tomorrow onwards we'll connect on. I'm now sharing this. Yeah, I have to change few things because this document is having some secure information. Okay, so you just connect to this, and you connect to the WebLogic server. Okay, so and this one is admin 357. OID setup you have to do. Yeah, it has failed. Okay. Just let me see. I will just troubleshoot for some time. Otherwise, I may have to take stb.info OID setup. Okay, let me try once more. Otherwise, we'll just node manager and OID setup password admin 357. Oh, okay, OID setup ODS password. Okay, that's what I mistake I did. Okay, no problem. So this is like Oracle for you, database password. Okay, so again we are connecting. Okay, so this is like we connect and do some changes. So first you connect and do some changes from the back end. Yeah, this time ODS password, ORCL admin password, admin 357. Okay, I'm not sure why I'm getting this. I don't think I should get. All right, I think I may have to see this. But okay, so let us summarize what we did today. There are couple of things what we have. Hopefully it should work. Very small issue, and after that there are few steps what we do here, and there is a dip server will not start. This your cord listener mbeans will be down, right? And then for that there are a couple of steps which I wanted to do now, but okay, some Cyper suits has to be updated, because by default what happens is your the scheduler services are not started. So that's the reason what we have to do is we have to add some Cyper suits. And do see, I told you, right, last 10 pages will literally will kill you. Like then you go to security file and add few things. then you bounce all the services. Then it will be started. That's only OA. Then you get then your scheduled services will be up. So then you take the backup. So this is the actually OID, as I told you, this is the only thing which gives you a lot of tough time, but only like 10 slides only. But other than that, unnecessary port, missing port. This is non-necessary port, unnecessary port missing. I don't think anything is there with this one. Yeah. So no problem. So we are good. So far we're good. So let us say what are the things we did. So today we installed Active Directory, Microsoft Active Directory, which you saw. Yes, you saw this Microsoft Directory. We did the configuration, everything in the home. In the real time, you don't do. In the real time, you don't do. But people who want to implement OID OEM. Yeah, the people who implement OID OEM, they have to do this. And after installation, we have set up it, and also we have added two users. We added 2 users. Yeah, so employees under employees organization, we added 2 users. Okay, then we came up with the OID installation. So for that, the first step is what? Database 19C installation. Upgrade from 19.3 to 19.16. Then we installed database OEM dev. Then we installed Fusion middleware. Then we installed Fusion middleware. Then also we have installed Java. Then we installed the original software, the OID software installed. Then we created config.sh. Configuration, we did it, right? So then the last step is this OID setup. Okay, there are few slides, few things what we need to do. So this is the that part we will take care of. Only the OID setup, few things are there which we will do complete. So this is pretty much what we have done today. We have installed Windows 2016 today. We are 2016, and we have set up the AD, Active Directory setup we did. So that's pretty much what we did. I think we did a lot. So we will continue from tomorrow. As I told you, there are 8 documents. We have to go one by one. I think that's pretty much what I have. Hello, Raj sir. Raj sir is there. Okay.
Hi, Kishore. Sorry,
Yeah.
I couldn't find my mute.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. So we are coming to a finishing end, but this OID setup, OID OEM 12.2.14, we are setting up. A lot of things are there, right? I think there's a lot of steps are there, but we are doing one by one.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay then. We'll thank you.
Okay,
We'll continue.
Yeah.
What is the so that's the end of the class today?
Yeah, today, a lot of students, they also want too many things we covered today.
Okay.
And
So
also
what are we covering tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow we'll continue with this. We'll finish this, then we'll install OEM, then we integrate we integrate OID with e-business, we integrate AD with e-business, right? And we'll see how far we can reach. If it is possible, 2 days. Otherwise, maybe next week also it may continue. I'm not sure. Yeah. So we'll see how we'll go, how we'll proceed. Okay.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.